And we're live. Welcome back to part 7 of the Red Dead 1 live commentary. Greetings, friends. Eagles Pro said hello. Hello to you, friend. How was everyone's weekend? How was your Monday? I'm glad to be here. I missed you guys. I was not able to stream on Sunday, regrettably. Had to have brunch with my sister and my nephew and an auntie, which was fine. We had dim sum. Miko says, hello, Superantonio. Hello, mods. Howdy, folks. Greetings to you, Miko. Welcome. Odog is here. Good to see you, Odog. Got your emails. Didn't get a chance to respond. I was really busy. However, I got them, and I completely forgot about that Sheriff Malloy incident. So I'm glad you reminded me. Eagles Pro says, I'm not feeling good. Sorry to hear that, friend. Hope you feel better. I'm feeling pretty good. I've got that cortisol high from a workout. I got a workout in before the stream. Got a little pump on. So I'm happy. Yeah, Odog, a lot of great ideas, and I will put your photos in the second viewer horse show short, where we're featuring David's horse. Odog says, feel better. Yes, feel better. Eagles Pro made new videos. Well done, friend. And Miko says, hello there, Sadie. Yes, we are joined once again by the channel dog Sadie, or Super Sadie, co-host, who is currently fast asleep. Let's see if we can wake her up with some potent canine bait. Here, sit up, sit up, sit up, up. No? Okay. She's not going to get up for you, Miko. She's tired. She's tired. Miko says, hello there, Sadie. Oh, you already said that. Sorry. Say hi to Miko. Miko, because I looked at that hideous anaconda in Instagram, I'm being shown more pictures of anacondas, and it's not what I want to look at. Shout out to Miko Herptile with his anaconda obsession and the Philippines. This natural landmark, the Ojo de Diablo, Devil's Eye, probably my favorite landmark in natural landscape in on this side of the map. You can also see it in Red Dead 2, though you cannot go over there. Also, you will be happy to know that the Panther Trail Saddle glitch is still glitchy in 2024. I got one for the Leopard Appaloosa. We'll make a video out of it. John hates condors. No one knows why. Technically not a condor. It's a falcon, I believe. But John thinks they're condors. They fly like condors. Got our green tea, and we are ready. I hope you're ready. Nothing new at the store that we really want. And all the horses are either locked or boring. We can unload some of this stuff, though. Hunting is surprisingly lucrative in this game. You can make good money hunting, and you don't have to worry about star ratings. Just kill them and process them. And as far as I know, the satchel is pretty close to infinite.
That's what I've got to say.
Okay, let's go talk to Mr. Hughes. It's another gunfight. The Germans were selling weapons to the Mexican, either the Mexican army or the Mexican rebels. Unsure. Probably both sides.
Unlucky in love, lucky in girls. Garzon, champagne for everyone.
Keep playing, Mr. Ricketts.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hermal.
They didn't care who won.
I'll keep playing.
They just wanted to be on the winning side.
Life on Earth, if that makes you happy. Yes, I shall indeed, sir.
Well then, your deal.
John will play a few hands, but only because we have to.
I don't think so. I'm just gonna have a drink. Oh, come on. Sit down. Sit down. Okay then, gentlemen.
Miko says, I don't have IG, but I imagine the algorithm works the same. Hopefully better looking snakes pop up in your recommendations. You've got Facebook. It's the same difference, I think. And if you have Facebook, you have IG, even though you don't know you do. No, there were more anacondas. There was an anaconda eating another anaconda. A 400-pound one eating a smaller one. That's what I saw today. And of course I looked, so regrettably we'll get even more of them. That's okay though. I'm not complaining, Miko. It was funny. I've never talked about the design of the cards, the card features, the faces. They are different for every town in Red Dead. In Red Dead Redemption 2. I don't know if that's interesting to anyone, but it's a nice detail. But every card game in every town has a signature deck of cards. Eight viewers, welcome friends. Happy Monday. On Mondays we Marston. In Red Dead Redemption 1.
There's no mistake, you're Yankee.
Sorry, just cleaning up my inbox, checking things. Sadie's here, fulfilling her co-host duties by sleeping on the job. But I'm sure she has happy thoughts for all of you. Here she is. She had a busy day.
Now calm down and let's finish the game.
No more cards game.
Ease up there, friend.
In a Pulp Fiction standoff.
There must be a name for this.
An impasse, sir. An impasse. We could all die.
Miko, do you like the Rattlesnake Vaquero saddle? Is that the saddle you get? Or would you feel like a traitor collecting 10 snakes in game?
Outside, winner takes the pot.
The winner will take what he wants.
Also, in case you don't know, if you ever get bit by a snake in game, you can eat some ginseng. So always keep a little ginseng in your satchel just in case. Hosea gives you some, so you can in chapter 2 while you are on the wagon. So don't craft it. Just hold on to it, or just go grab some ginseng. Ginseng is at high altitudes. There's a bunch. They're actually growing it at Shea Porter, and you can find it at Caliban Seat, close to Horseshoe Overlook. If I needed a bunch of ginseng, I'd just go to Shea Porter. It's in the back where Edie is. Serena's here. Everybody say hi to Serena. Serena says, hi, Antonio. I made it. Yes, indeed, Serena, and it's great to see you. Really appreciate you being here, friend. Happy Monday. On Mondays, we Marston in Red Dead 1. Even though it's Tuesday for you because Serena is in the future. She's talking to us from the future. We are in the past to her. Miko says, hello, Serena. And Miko says, the alligator saddle was the easiest to get for me. The panther saddle was the hardest. Panther saddle is relatively easy for me. I've got lots of videos on that. Rattlesnake is not difficult. It is just tedious. Metro says, I'm here. Welcome, friend. Serena says, hi, Miko, and hi, Metro. Serena, I hope you're feeling better, my dear. Odog is here somewhere. He's lurking.
No puede ser.
How are you doing, Serena? Are you going to play anything new? And also, I know you want to see Sadie. Serena, here she is. She's asleep. Say hi to Serena. Say hi. Do you want to sit up? You want to sit up? Say hi. She's right there. Read the chat. She's tired. She's bored with the stream. She's ready for bed. Serena says, haha, Antonio always makes me smile on Monday with Marston. Yes, indeed. I need you. I need your smiles. I need your smiles and likes and subs. I never say that. Like and subscribe for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content. We are currently doing a 100-day march. What I mean by that, in case you are new, is we are making 100 videos in the next 100 days. We are currently on day 26. Serena says, yes, feeling better, thank you. You're very welcome, Serena. And Serena says, hi, Sadie, beautiful. Serena said you're beautiful, so maybe you want to sit up and pay attention and actually read the chat. Miko says, that was before I watched your video on how to get the panther, and even then, boars would often come to eat the potent predator bait. Just shoot the boar and keep waiting. Odog says, hello, Serena. And Serena says, hi, Odog. Odog, I hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling better. I had dim sum for lunch yesterday. Have you had dim sum, Serena? It's I'm sure there's Chinese restaurants in Australia.
I'm so sorry, officer.
Certainly in Sydney.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You are an American, are you not?
Last time I checked.
You do know, of course, that the Chinese invented noodles. Marco Polo brought them back to Italy. Serena says, I don't know what to play next. Mafia 11, that was free on PS4. Not sure. Odog says, yeah, I had to take the trash can to the curb. I'm back. Odog, taking out the trash in life and in the chat. Thank you, Odog. Appreciate you, friend. I'm glad you're here.
Why didn't you?
Miko says, hello, Odog. I'm not sure what you're going to play next, Serena. I vote for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Serena says, yes, there's heaps of Chinese restaurants in Australia. Yeah, you've got a big Chinese population. But do you like Chinese food? Is the question. Of course I like Chinese food. Reminds me of family. Reminds me of, you know, growing up. We went to a lot of Chinese restaurants. I love the combo of noodles and rice. I know it's carb and carb, but it's delicious to me. Serena says, just uploaded another video. Red Dead Redemption 1 video. Yes, I saw it. I saw your Strange Man video. I have a Strange Man video coming up soon. We are of similar minds. I was working on it today. A Soundhead says, didn't know you streamed. Was playing some missions on Red Dead 2, Chapter 2. Welcome, friend. Yeah, we're doing a Marston Mondays Red Dead 1 stream. We're doing a Bad Honor live stream on Fridays for Free Roam Fridays. Then I try to do like Saturday and Sunday streams, though we were unable to stream this Sunday. I was having dim sum. Serena says, yes, I love fried rice, honey chicken, beef and black bean sauce. Yes, I love all of that. I'd eat all of that together. But throw some noodles on there, Serena, and you will be impressed. Odog says, sup, Miko, Super Antonio, made it to the gym today for a little bit. What kind of workout do you do, Odog? Let's talk about workouts. I'm so excited to have my Ultimate Edition package back for Red Dead 2. Yeah, I saw your email. I've missed that thoroughbred so badly. And Serena says, hi, A Soundhead. Shadow is back and says, hello, I'm back. Nice to see you again, Super Antonio. Greetings, friend. Happy Monday. Yeah, I did some. Serena says I like noodles too. Noodles like you, Serena. I did. Well, I do upper body workouts pretty much every day. But before the stream, I have a chin-up bar, a freestanding chin-up bar, and I did pull-ups and chin-ups and tricep dips. What else? Dead hangs and leg lifts. 25 each. In sets of 5. I don't think I could knock out 25 chin-ups in a row. So I do 5 sets of 5. I call it my 5x5 workout. And you get a nice little pump, a nice little stretch. Feels great. Shadow asks, how old are you? I am old enough to vote, but not old enough to be president. And you sure enjoy asking very personal questions, Shadow. What's that about? And John meant to do that. Odog says, was only there 33 minutes, but at least I was there. Every bit counts, Odog.
Come see me again. Maybe have more to work with.
Serena asks, are you okay, Odog? Is your back okay? I didn't know your back was bothering you. You should take some yoga classes. Like beginner yoga if you're not experienced. You'll enjoy it. And there's lots of ladies in yoga classes. Odog says, my back is ruined, car crash trauma. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. Shadow asks, how many push-ups can you do? An infinite amount. Odog says, before I was 16. And Eagles Pro says, oh my lord. Yeah, I love doing push-ups. I got up to 500 at one point. Everybody calm down. I was doing 10 sets of 50. I wasn't doing 500 at once. 5 in the morning, 5 sets in the morning, 5 in the evening. And my best friend at the time was a personal trainer. So he was like, let's get up to 1,000. So we got up to 1,000 one summer. 500 in the morning, 500 in the evening, 10 sets of 50. And at that point, I started feeling it in the rotator cuff. So we don't do 500 sets anymore. We take it easy. And I do 25 a day. Serena says, Antonio, are you uploading on Thursday? It'd be Wednesday for you to be 41 degrees here. Too hot summer. Nearly finished. Be glad. I love winter. What's 41 degrees in freedom, Serena? 41 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. 105.8. That's horrifying. That's so ridiculously hot. That's frightening, Serena. I had no idea. Serena says, oh no, oh dog, sorry to hear that about your back. Shadow says, are you still friends with your trainer? No, I am not. He was not my trainer. He was a friend who was a trainer. Never had a trainer. Never needed one. Shadow says, if you do too many push-ups, you'll get pectoral tendonitis. Yeah, I was really worried about my rotator cuffs. I could feel it. Serena says, hi, Eagles Pro. I watched your videos. Metro says, I'm back. Had to post and edit. You know how it is. I sure do. And Ace Soundhead has a quick question. I'm at Lake Isabella in-game trying to catch legendary salmon, but it keeps breaking the line. Way to pull it in. Just keep reeling it out and just keep like flicking it up to tire it out. It's all a matter of tiring it out. So just give it a lot of line and just keep fighting it. And once it relaxes, then you can rotate. That's how I do it. John likes salmon. But it's a pain. The legendary fish are a pain. And require patience. Shadow says, did you get any ladies in the yoga class? Please don't ban me. I'm only asking because you mentioned... yeah, I was talking to O-Dog. Yeah, it's like a yoga class will always be 80% female. Anytime you go. So you can meet... It's a great place. Don't go there to meet women because you'll get a reputation as being creepy and sinister. Just go if you want to learn yoga and get flexible and work on your back and just... You'll meet a lot of women. Eagle says, now my head hurts. And Serena says, hi Metro, can't remember if I said hello. Serena's always polite. So I hope you said hello to her, Metro. Soundhead says, found a way to make the line super close to me and pulled it in faster. So now onto legendary perch, and then have to grind to do Angelo Bronte glitch to get new Austin fish. Sounds like a good plan there, Soundhead. I have some Leopard Appaloosa videos coming because I wanted to get the Panther Trail saddle for the Leopard Appaloosa to see how it would look, and it looks great. Sadie will be very happy, or Tilly will be very happy when we give her that horse. Shadow asks, isn't it crazy that Jack Marston would technically live to see the Star Wars movie? Yeah, if he was still interested in movies at that point, it's possible. I would assume he had died in World War I, however. Odog says, always shoot the lines short. I never toss the line out far. That's interesting strategy, Odog. I always go as far as I can. I just feel you get the most opportunity to find a fishy. Eagle says, oh, I didn't see that you said hi to me, Serena, but hi there. Metro says, I see you're across the border. Yes, indeed. We are searching for Bill Williamson and Javier Escuela. Soundhead says, hate going near Annisburg. Murphy broods always scare me, lol. Same here. I hate that area of the map. It's always so rainy. I can almost smell the mold in the forest. It's always wet. It's always rainy. Hate it. Serena says, hi, Eagles Pro. I did say hello to you. I also watched your videos. Well done, Serena. Do you have any constructive criticism for Eagles Pro? You are an old hand at YouTube by this point. You could give him some advice.
Let's go.
And Serena, as far as new games, if I were you, I'd play something new and current, like something that was released this year or last year, so you can get some new viewers on the channel, on your channel. Shadow says they made Mexico a secret Easter egg glitch location in Red Dead 2. If you haven't logged that down yet, I am unaware of that glitch. Shadow. Soundhead says worth it for that sweet Viking helmet, though. It sure is.
Come on in. Sit down and have yourself a drink. Sure.
Odog says, Super Antonio, I ran 3 horses from Hanging Dog Ranch to Strawberry last night. Also got chased by a bear at the ranch. It spawned in the middle of the field while looking for the black American standard bred. That's funny. So you got 3 temporary horses? Or 2 temps and a main?
So what is this, some kind of high school
I
sort of thing?
I recall that you were able to do that. I was so upset that we couldn't get to Cerberus's.
You live the life
Cerberus's.
that I have. And I tried to stop. I mean, I don't know. I tried to go.
Metro says, "What's up, O-Dog?"
I left the gang after the gang left me. Left me to die after I'd been shot. They'd all gone crazy anyhow. Our old leader, fella you probably heard of. Anyway, he more or less lost his mind, went and shot a bunch of people unfair like. I got
Yes,
shot.
Serena, I play something current.
They left me, and I left them.
Every now and then I think about playing something current on this channel, and I never do. I thought the Harry Potter game was the last time I seriously considered playing something other than this game.
Woman, got me a farm.
Shadow asks, what's your favorite football team? The 49ers.
Been sent to track down the men I used to run with. Track them?
Bet you didn't expect me to answer that.
Well, if you don't, someone else will.
And O-Dog, what's the other one? I forget. Pittsburgh, maybe? O-Dog says, it spawned at least 6 thoroughbreds and a standard bred. My thoroughbred, a red one, and a black standard bred. Wow. That's crazy.
Come on, have yourself another drink and let's wallow
O-Dog says, 49ers and Steelers in this channel, yes.
in your health.
Mr. Ricketts.
On this channel, yes.
Mr. Ricketts, thank the Lord I
I
have
knew
lunch.
what you meant.
And you, Mr. Marston.
Please sit down. You all right?
I'm well, sir.
Who's
The
that
Yankees
guy?
sending more men to
And
the deck.
speaking of baseball,
Prisoners who have
O-Dog,
not tried. A prominent writer, Castilla, and a local
I was
official
reading about
warned
Wally
crime
Pip.
was not putting the small
Do you know
holders on the
Wally
street
Pip?
when they were late with taxes.
Writers and government officials. For once, I agree with Allende. Some men.
Eagles Pro says, I'm an Eagles fan. That makes perfect sense.
Where are they?
O-Dog says, I got screenshots.
Let's hang up ourselves, Betty, and go shoot ourselves some bad guys.
Wally Pip was played for the New York Yankees
Thank you.
in the 20s. And he wasn't feeling well. I think it's a metaphor for life. He wasn't feeling well, so he asked the coach to let him out of the game, and he was replaced by Lou Gehrig. So that's all I know about baseball, but I like that idea of being so close to opportunity. He's like that fifth Beatle. David's here. Serena says, I just don't know where to play that. What to play. That interests me. I'm more into Red Dead or GTA games or Life is Strange. I will look. I don't like horror games. O-Dog says, he lost his position due to injury. David says, there he is. Welcome, David. Appreciate you being here, friend. Happy Monday. On Mondays, we Marston in Red Dead 1. David says, howdy, y'all, and dog with 3 Gs. O-Dog says, what up, Davey boy? Serena says, hi, David. Serena's here, David.
How could I ever forget? Who are you, John Marston? Apart from a rat feeding every
Shadow asks, are you Mexican because your name's Antonio? I am not.
kill a few peasants
O-Dog says, yep.
while you've taken on
And David says, hello, Star Hearts, with a new star emoticon.
All I'm saying is, maybe there's a reason why people around here don't want
Shadow says, bro.
You must miss your family. It's the only thing that keeps me going. You know, you remind me a lot of myself. How I used to be. Stubborn and angry. You ain't changed all that. Do you see that? Prison wagons. That must be them. Come on. See if you can take control of that first wagon. Pretty good.
And John meant to do that. Odog asks, David, the pup's feeling better? Yeah, what was wrong, David?
It's an army convoy.
That was a sad picture,
The prisoners in those wagons.
even though I liked it.
This is our chance. See if you can take control of that first wagon.
Sadie, fortunately, has not had any issues, knock on wood. Shadow, I'm not going to address you by your full name because I find that it's a little hostile and passive aggressive. David says, better than they were years ago, more active today. David says, don't know why the year is there.
See that? Prison wagon. That must be them. Come
To
on.
remind us of the passage of time,
Take control
David.
of that first wagon.
And it only moves one way, unless you live in Australia and then you're in the future.
Let's go. These men are guilty. Oh, no, you don't.
Shadow says, please don't ban me, but you said you liked my name when I first joined. I did. But then you got a little trolly, as you and I both recall.
Look, it's an army
And that experience has tainted my view of your channel and your name. Soundhead says, might log onto Red Dead 1 online later after another mission in Chapter 2. Glad you're enjoying Red Dead 1. I finished this. We're watching old footage. And I don't know if I'll ever return to this game, to be honest. I went back and did like a mini speed run so we could get the Strange Man events, which I'll show you at the end of this series. Eagle says, I'm from Canada, so it's like 1 p.m. Shout out to Canada. Marco's from Canada. What was I watching from Canada? Dead Like Me. It's from like 2008. I love that series, and it was filmed in Vancouver, in your lovely city of Vancouver. Soundhead says, LOL, I played all the Red Dead games multiple times. Wish they would re-release Bully. Soundhead. Just like replaying them, mostly Red Dead 2 though. Yeah, this is a Red Dead channel. Shadow says, no, I said that because I picked you for a funny guy who laughs at the kind of stuff that's said. But you seem more serious. Sorry, man. Yeah, I thought it was a joke that didn't land well. If you had hung out in the chat more, if I know you better, then I will lighten up with you. But new names, and I don't know you, and I don't know your personality, you know, you have to give me time. What do I mean by time? Weeks, years. Odog has been here for like 4 years. Serena has been here since the start of the channel. Soundhead says, no. Okay, David took care of David took care of Shadow. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Odog says, Shadow, if you're going to stay here, be positive, be polite, and respectful. If your name is too long to pronounce, stop making this place tense. Yeah, it's like, sometimes people join chats and they just want to like either take over it or monopolize it, or just make a name for themselves, and they're not patient. They're impatient. It takes time. You know, it's just like if you're going to a yoga class, you can't just start talking to the girls. You gotta settle in. Sounded says, yes, Bully needs another one or remaster maybe. They could add Calloway's gun to it since it's a Bully Easter egg. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it would fare in the current socio-political climate, but it's a great game.
Talk to Louisa. She'll help you, and she's well connected in that other land.
David says, yup.
I hope you find what you're
Serena says, yes, have to be polite on this chat. I was about to say that, O-Dog.
If you say so, Marston. If you say so.
O-Dog says, just get in where you fit in. Don't ruin others' experiences. Yeah, anyone new, welcome. Hang out. Enjoy the chat. But don't feel you have to prove yourself. Just hang out and have fun. And let things grow organically. Bully's a great game. I believe you should play Bully, Serena. I believe you can stream it. I believe it is on PS Now or PS Plus. Or play Bully. I vote for Bully or a Life is Strange replay. Sounded says, ever mix Granger's revolvers with John and have a black outfit? It's amazing with that bone grip. Yeah, I do love the bone grips. This Friday for the Bad Honor Free Roam, I was thinking of getting the Schofield and causing traffic jams in Valentine. O-Dog says, Rockstar cares, Take-Two Interactive does not. They own Rockstar Studio. Yeah, I know what you mean, O-Dog. We all have our corporate overlords. Let's go see what Landon Ricketts is doing. Serena says, is it Bully? Oh, okay, I'll have a look. Thought that was banned, that game. I don't believe it's banned. David says, play Ivor, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I swear it is not scary, Serena. I would not leave you wrong. O-Dog, was the Warriors any good? I never played the Warriors. I love the movie. That's a question for Soundhead. I wonder if that one's available. O-Dog says, I want to try it. Serena, Ivor is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You can play as a girl. You can play as a female Ivor. Shadow, you need to stop trying so hard. Soundhead says, Flacco's revolver is kind of bland since it only has a bone grip and engravings. Hard to see. Don't really use it. I do love Flacco's revolver. I mean, because the bone grip is like that yellow, white, ivory. I really like that as a grip. Eagle says it's not scary. And Soundhead says, I've played AC Valhalla, yes. No, Soundhead, we were asking about the Warriors. Did you play that when it came out? Serena says, "Oh, okay, looks scary, that game." It's not scary at all. You would have so much fun. I promise you. And you can play as a girl. How often? I mean, the last time you played as a girl was like your Lara Croft playthrough, I believe. Or Life is Strange 3. You'd have fun. Soundhead says, Flacco's is really meant for snow because it looks good in that, but never played the Warriors game yet. Yeah, what is it, PS3? It looked great. The Warriors. The Warriors video game. From 2005. They say it's on PS4. Can't. The title has been converted from the original PS2 version to PS4. There may be times when the title plays differently, and some features may not function properly. Interesting. Let's see if Amazon has it for... Nope. They have PS2. Here is a used copy for $90 on PS2. I don't think they have it on PS4. Checking eBay. Serena says there's a new Life is Strange game coming out. Not sure when. The Warriors PS4. Yeah, I don't believe that. Now I'm just scrolling through PS4 games on eBay. So many that I haven't heard of. This Arslan, PS4 Arslan, The Warriors of Legend. Or is it Arslan? Yeah, Arslan. Never heard of that game, but it seems there's a lot of used copies that a lot of people have beat that game, or perhaps a lot of people hated that game. Eagle says, I started recording in 2013. David continues for a new playthrough, Flacco's and Granger's revolvers with the Trapper offhand holster. That's a good combo, David. Serena says, Soundhead says, wish Red Dead 2 had Dutch's jacket. After ending, don't want to spoil. Serena says, there's Dutch's outfit online. And Soundhead says, nah, is floof coat from the ending in Red Dead 2. Interestingly enough, the ending in Red Dead 2 with the final Dutch confrontation is very similar to the ending in Red Dead 1 with the final Dutch confrontation. Just so you know. They did a good job bookending both these games. Hortus is here, and Hortus says, hey y'all. Scooby says, I want his hat. Okay, Scooby. It's the default hat. It's pretty easy to get. The game just gives it to you. David says, Hort. Serena says, hi, Hortus. And Odok says, they really rendered Dutch bad in Red Dead 1. Yeah, but his voice sounded so good. Let's do a routine patrol with the dog. Serena, Soundhead says, love Dutch's style in Red Dead 2. And Serena says, hi, Scooby. Soundhead says, Red Dead 1, he had the hobo drip. Yes, he did. Just running. He was a gentleman. I think they did that just to show his fall. Just to show what he was like in the past and how far he had fallen in Red Dead 1. That he's just running around in his union suit and pants. Horta says, how y'all doing? Serena says, love doing the patrol with the dog. We are doing quite well, Hortus. Better now you're here. Scooby says, hello, Star Hearts. Serena's name is Star Hearts because she has the heart of a star. Keep up with the dog, Marston. So I did my workout, and then I had about 30 minutes before the stream. So I got the Panther Trail saddle for the Leopard Appaloosa. Thought it was a very good use of my time. Soundhead says, love getting skunk chaps for Arthur. They look so good on him. And Serena says, thank you, Antonio. Thank you, Serena. And shout out to Australia. Soundhead says, although finding skunks is hard unless you're by the old war zone, was it? What's that creek? Ringneck Creek. Ringneck Creek for all your skunk needs. And skunks are nocturnal, so you have to go at night. But just ride up and down Ringneck Creek, and you'll find plenty of skunks. I'm always amazed when I can give you directions and locations off the top of my head for this game.
What's wrong, Louisa?
I don't wait for myself.
Porter says, I'm in Chapter 4 on my low honor run now.
Yes?
How low can you go?
He was coming to meet me at Roca Madera.
I'm on Chapter 4 on my speed run to Chapter 6.
Yet he was ambushed by patrol.
Where are we in Chapter 4? I think we're like
But I could never make the
30% in. Dutch hasn't gone to Le Gras. We did the train job, or the trolley job.
El Presidio.
That's where we have Miss Tilly's Leopard Appaloosa.
His family do not approve. How could they? When I'm little more than a peasant girl.
Yeah, I'm doing a speed run at Chapter 6 because I had a Buell save that has vanished.
Snobbery or elitism.
And so we're going to have a hard Chapter 6 save at the start of Chapter 6. We can go get Buell. We can do Buell glitches. Yes, there is a Buell glitch. We can hunt the legendary gator over and over again. It'll be fun.
Mr. Marston.
Serena says, nice, Hortus. About your bad honor run. Soundhead says, I've tried Ringneck Creek. Wasn't really good to me. Only got one skunk every night. But that war zone, there were 3 every night, so I go there. The battlefield, you mean? Okay. It's good to know. I go to the battlefield for rats. For all my rat needs. Battlefield, Fort Bernard, and Limpany for rats. Hortus says, well, it's max low. But the plan is to turn him good by the end. Yes, the redemption part of Red Dead Redemption 2. It's pretty easy. Don't take the reward from Meredith and you get a big bump. It'll move you up a level. When are you going to start being good? In Chapter 6? Once you get back from Guarma? I think that would work. Canonically. Because you feel sad about Hosea and Lenny. And you are...
It is not
you have such a horrible time in Guarma. David says, between the Trapper and Rig Station, the last corner right before Lake Oangila. Is that a skunk location?
El Presidio. There it is.
Soundhead says, Battlefield is great for boars, rats, and skunks. Really, and near there was panthers, I think. Yes.
Hurry, but please
The panther
hurry.
intersection.
There are guards everywhere. If they see you, they will kill you both.
Well, if you
There's
don't
also
mind,
an
I'm
old
trying to make
Confederate
sure it stays
soldier
that
stuck to a tree.
I have some
Bayoneted
friends
to a
waiting for
tree.
me near the river. Bring Abraham there. Good luck.
He's by the church. South.
You
He's
can do this.
south of the church,
Other side.
towards the water. Stuck to a tree. Serena says, I try to avoid Guarma if I can, lol. Yeah, we're going again. After I swore I would never do it. We're going again. But it's a speed run. Speed runs are less tense to me because I'm not worried about gold. I'm skipping cutscenes. I'm chugging miracle tonics. You know, they're really easy to get through. I'm using explosive rounds. The sniper rifles are more fun for me in this game. I think because the graphics they're just basically crosshairs. It's your regular graphics with a crosshair and, you know, a circle. Whereas in the second game, in Red Dead Redemption 2, you know, they kind of blur things and they, limited field of vision is way more annoying in Red Dead 2. Soundhead says, love mixing the Cigarillo's War Hardy hat with the sheep fur coat thing. For the Civil War. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know what a Cigarillo's was. Arthur does love that hat. That's Arthur's favorite hat. Serena says, I will go to Guarma to upload. Sadie's snoring. I'll be quiet and see if we can get the mic to pick it up. I don't know if you heard that. Maybe if you have headphones on. It's not snoring as much as just a heavy, deep sleep breathing. And Odog is laughing. Then my work here is done, Odog. Odog says, cigarillos are cheap cigars we used to roll blunts with. Yeah, I kind of knew that. I had a friend who used to wake and bake. When I was living that rock star lifestyle. Don't really do drugs now. I mean, I did recreationally, but when I was younger. But you know, that's just because everybody did. I don't really drink now. I like ice cream and pizza. Scooby says, "Wake and bake. I like to toke and choke." Well, it's legal now. Which I still find odd.
Louisa sent me. We have to meet her by the river.
Odog says, don't consider it a drug.
The girl you're marrying.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's an herb. Soundhead says, want that rat hardy hat. It looks so good, but hard to get that many rats. If you haven't already, do the Saint Denis rat catcher mission. Stranger event. That's how I did it for the Bad Honor playthrough. Odog says, never did. Cannabis stocks were quite popular when I first started day trading. Made a bunch of money on them. Don't really, they've kind of settled now. So I don't really, I don't think I even watch any of them. In fact, I'm sure I don't watch any. Serena says, I love ice cream, pizza too. Yes, pizza, ice cream. Those are my food vices. Or Serena says, ice cream, I meant LOL. Yeah, with 105 degrees, you really need all the ice cream you can tolerate. Odog is laughing at you, Serena. Odog says, the text errors are hilarious tonight.
What is your name, my friend?
John Marston.
No, the American who was working for Allende.
Oh, I was thinking of doing the Sunday Hangout stream tomorrow on Tuesday, about this time. So, Serena, Odog, David, I'll be on tomorrow night about this time. And that will just be a general, unsupervised chat about anything and everything.
You will be rewarded. Money, women, Louisa if you want her.
Odog, or Serena says, yes, Odog, it's autocorrect, LOL. And Soundhead says, love using the antler knife, though. Makes you look really cool in the snow with white outfit and that knife. I like how you coordinate your weapons and your clothes, Soundhead.
A man who was tied to a post with a gun in his face a few minutes ago.
I wish I could see Allende's face when he finds out that I defeated 100 of his men.
You know, I prefer the Civil War knife. I like it's rusty. I like the handle. It's got like that little brass knuckle handle on it for melee purposes. The only thing I have to say about the knives is you have to have, don't ever use the hunting knife for killing. The hunting knife is for hunting and eating. You need a separate knife for killing.
Abraham, Mr. Marston,
Oi!
the revolution will live on thanks to you.
Yes, indeed, John. You are as a brother.
We got him there. No worse for wear.
Man such as you two have
There's
forgone.
Louisa.
My ranch is in Agave Viejo, and let me say, my brother.
Sounded says, thanks. I've played Red Dead 2 so much I know most of the weapons.
I need to find 2 men so I can return to America.
I focus, you know, I use the,
Find those men, and you return.
you know, the handguns just for aesthetics purposes. I focus on long guns for missions mostly.
Bye, John.
Good old Bolty and Lanky.
Sabes que en esta luz puedo ver el fuego en tus ojos.
There's a lot of Espanol in this game.
Fuerza para luchar.
And a lot of politics. I've mentioned that before. This game is way more political than Red Dead 2. Serena says, same, A Soundhead. Been playing since the game came out. Love it.
Your milestone. Good news, good news.
Yeah, Serena was
To speak to you.
one of the earliest subscribers and commenters on my channel. She's part of the first 100. She was here way before we got monetized.
Look at that ass, huh? Magnificent. Now save her for later.
Soundhead says, I use Evans and Lancaster. I miss a lot of shots, so they come in handy. Yeah,
Anyways, it's good to see you, amigo.
especially the Evans. That's got like 25 rounds.
Or a rare find. A gringo.
Serena says, Abraham makes me laugh when he's singing. Yeah, he's very charming.
Relax, relax. I have some wonderful news
Odog says, and it's a great point, was a much more politically rich atmosphere 1899 to World War I. Yes, indeed it was. Plus, they really wanted to cover the Mexican Revolution for some reason.
For all your help, senor. Although part
It
of me
might be
wishes that you would remain
some
here,
sort of sideways GTA reference to Los Santos or something, maybe.
I have a wife and son at home.
Soundhead says, forget Litchfield is useful too. Yeah, but those are all John guns. Arthur, those aren't available for Arthur
Vámonos, cabrón, go.
as a rule. Not in the chapters I like to play,
Mi amor.
which is chapter 2, 3.
Come, my friend. It is time to bring this man to justice.
Bodog says, easier to reach on map. LOL.
Here we are. Go, my friend. We're in the church.
Soundhead says, for Arthur, I main bolt action and rolling block for that long range stuff and short range stuff. Good old Bolty. You can use Bolty on long range. Just use high velocity. I never put a scope on Bolty because I don't like the look of a scope on the bolt action, though it's traditional. I do like the Carcano and the rare rolling block.
Your service to this land.
Hodok says, bolty, springy, and repeater he gets in roads. Yeah, the Lancaster,
Levanten esta pizza, mierda.
I believe. The guy in the sailor suit? Why are you in that sailor suit? And John has been double-crossed.
You have betrayed
But no
this
worries,
land.
he can switch sides.
I hope you have a clear conscience.
Hortus says, I don't add scopes to anything but the varmint rifle. I have a scope on varmint and the Springfield. I love the toggle back and forth. Soundhead says, I use explosive for bolty and high velocity for rolling block. Yeah. I mean, high velocity is essential for those long range kills. Odog also has a scope on the varmint. Yeah, you need it for, what do I use the scope for? I use the scope for, badgers, beavers, for bee animals, and, one more. What else? Something else that I cannot recall at this point needs a scope. The rest of the time, if your Deadeye level has upgraded enough, you can just snap and auto lock for like rabbits and squirrels. Fortune says, I don't want no part of whatever kind of sick perversion you got going on in there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to bad honoring that playthrough, that situation, because we're gonna leave him. We'll just grab Lanky and leave him, because, you know, why get involved if it's none of our business, and we don't know the whole story. Odog says, yep, Super Antonio and LOL Hort. And Odog continues, Hort, I did that last night. Why are you wearing that sailor suit? Soundhead says, don't really use scopes. I glitched my rolling block scope off because I like just regular sights. Sometimes scoping, but I find it hard with that small view. Yes, I hate the limited field of vision. Odog says, I robbed the store while he goes to the back. Yeah, we're gonna have fun. Maybe we'll do it on Friday, but I think we're gonna focus on Valentine. We need to be bad honor in all the towns and go to jail in all the towns. Except, of course, for Van Horn and Annesburg. Well, is there a jail in? Yes, there should be a jail in Annesburg. Okay, well, yeah, but we'll just kill everybody in Van Horn.
This evil regime are numbered. Soon we shall be free, living together in a noble republic, justly ruled by fine men. But, el trabajo, the job is not done. Our struggle is not over.
He's riling up the peasants.
At night, until local tyrants like Allende are no more.
Odog says, I've got a suggestion for you, a very good one. I'll send it over after the video. I will look forward to reading it, Odog, and I'll get back to you on it. But you have great suggestions. Fortress says, I don't use these Springfield, really. I got the bolt action when I saved Sean, so never felt the need for a Springfield. Once they gave me one in Chapter 3, I put it in the locker. I prefer the Springfield for hunting Hortus. I want a single shot. Before you can manually tag, you know, for those 3-star deers that are on the run, it's really easy to ruin that pelt with a bolty, with good old bolty. And the buffalo. Odog says, Springy is the big game hunting rifle. Yeah, buffalo, bison, elk, cougars, etc. Hortus says, when I hunt, I use the bow like Joe Rogan. Hortus is a bow hunter. And Sadie took off. I think she's more comfortable in the crate because she's all closed in and she's not up high on a chair. I have a chair set up here with one of her beds with this thing. Let's see. Get in frame. This thing. So I put it on the chair here. But she has another one exactly like it in the crate. Soundhead says, yeah, Bolty is really meant for deer and pronghorn, but I love my repeating shotgun. It's my favorite. David said, my wife said bison. Then my work here is done, David. And be sure to give your lovely wife my kindest regards. Odog says, she's slacking on her duties. I know, she's sleeping on the job, Odog. What is that about? Hortus says, I also have a rolling block early if I need a long distance single shot. And Serena says, say hi to your wife, David. Something funny happened, and I will tell you. Odog, you'll appreciate this. So, Sadie and I were walking. We were doing our evening walk. It was around 6-ish, and this office lady is walking towards us, and she's obviously gotten off work, and she's looking at Sadie. So as she's walking towards us, I'm telling Sadie that this lady looks like she's going to stop and talk to us, and she's going to want to pet you, and I need you to be on your best behavior. Because she does, you know, if you're super affectionate to her, she'll like jump up on you. She'll be super affectionate back. She doesn't mean to. She can't help herself. So, you know, so I've got her, you know, I've tightened up the leash, and she's walking by my side, and she's zeroed in on her, and she's smiling, and her tail's wagging, and her ears are up, and her body language is just very friendly. And like, the lady's like 10 feet away from us, and she crosses the street. She deliberately crosses the street, and my brain is like, hey, racist profiler and also speciest profile. We really resent that. And her car was across the street. And she did a little turnaround and smiled at Sadie. So it's like, you know, it was just bad timing and a misinterpretation and a sensitivity on my part. But it was pretty funny because there are people who will cross the street because they're afraid of Sadie, which is very sad. Hortus says, hate that you don't get the repeating shotgun till way late in the game. Yeah, the repeating with explosive rounds or incendiaries, scary effective. David says, she says, hello, Serena. And Serena says, thank you, David. Soundhead says, is Sadie a cat or a dog? I named my turtle Hosea off of, well, Hosea, LOL. Sadie is the channel dog. Let's see if we can attract her back with some potent canine bait. Hey, come here. Up. Okay, up, look, say hello. Say goodbye to everyone. That's all we have for you tonight, friends. Appreciate you being here. Can you hear it crunching? There. We got Sadie to participate. Odog is smiling. Shout out to the mods. Thank you, David, Odog, and Serena. Appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you taking care of the unruly bastards in the chat. We shall return tomorrow night around this time for a random chat where we'll just viewer's choice. We can talk about whatever we want. Games, movies, you know, everything. Food. Miko says, thanks for the stream. Hortus says, well, I better get back to it. Shout out to Hortus, a legend on the Scoville scale. We'll see you tomorrow, friends. I hope you had a great Monday, and I hope if I don't see you, you have a great week. Thank you, Serena. See you soon.